Have you ever felt like money just slips through your fingers, no matter how hard you try to save or earn more? What if I told you that everything could change, with just two simple words? Yes, two words. Words that hold the power to shift your energy, to unlock doors you didn't even know existed, and to call in financial miracles that seem almost too good to be true. Sounds impossible, right? But ancient teachings, modern science, and real-life stories all point to one surprising truth. Your words shape your world. And today, you're going to learn exactly which words can rewrite your financial story. So, just say these two words, and watch financial miracles come to you. But what are they? And how can two tiny words do something so massive? Well, here's the twist. These aren't just any words. They've been whispered in ancient scriptures, hidden in plain sight. They've been used by some of the world's most successful people, quietly, consistently, and with results that defy logic. Yet, most people have no idea. This isn't about wishing or hoping. This is about activating a deep power that already exists within you. And once you know how to use these words the right way, combined with intention and a few powerful steps, you'll see money show up in ways that feel almost magical. In this video, you'll discover what these two words are, and why they work like a magnet for abundance. The spiritual and scientific explanation behind their power. A step-by-step guide on how to use them effectively every day. And real-life stories of people who transformed their finances using this exact method. Stay with me till the end, because I'll also share one key mistake most people make when using affirmations, and how avoiding it can multiply your results instantly. Welcome to Bright Mind Within. Your space for deeper truths, life-changing knowledge, and the secrets most people never hear about. If you're ready to shift your reality and attract the wealth you deserve, then make sure to hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Because what you're about to learn could be the start of something big. Two of the smallest words in the English language, yet they hold more power than most people realize. When you say I am, you're not just making a statement, you're making a declaration to the universe. You're telling the world who you are, what you believe, and what you expect from life. I am is not just about describing yourself, it's about defining your reality. Every time you say I am broke, I am unlucky, or I am stuck, you're programming your mind to believe it. And the universe responds by giving you more of the same. But the moment you shift that, when you start saying, I am wealthy, I am deserving, I am abundant, something incredible begins to happen. You tap into your creative power. You begin to change the signal you're sending out. It sounds simple, right? But that's the magic. Simple. Short. Impactful. These two words act like the root of all affirmations. They're the beginning of a new identity. You're not just wishing or hoping, you're stepping into a version of yourself that already exists. One that's confident, successful, and surrounded by financial blessings. And here's the truth most people never hear, your subconscious mind doesn't argue. It accepts what you tell it. So when you say I am, followed by something powerful and positive, your subconscious goes to work. It starts looking for proof. It finds opportunities. It brings people, ideas, and actions that align with what you said. This is why I am is used in ancient teachings, spiritual practices, and modern mindset techniques. Because it works. Not through magic, but through focus, belief, and energy. In the world of quantum physics, there's a fascinating idea: the observer affects the outcome. That means the very act of focusing on something can influence what happens. When we observe a possibility, it starts to collapse into reality. It's not science fiction, it's one of the core concepts of quantum theory. This isn't about controlling the universe with your mind, but about how your attention has power. Your thoughts are not just random. They are energy. And energy carries a frequency. When you say I am followed by a belief, you're tuning your personal frequency. If you keep thinking, I am poor, you send that signal. But if you shift it, I am open to wealth, you begin to attract experiences that match that new energy. This is the bridge between quantum thinking and mindset. Spiritual teachings have known this for centuries. In Buddhism, intention is everything. What you say, think, and believe, especially about yourself, shapes your experience. The phrase I am is used not just as a label, but as a statement of inner truth. When used with awareness, it becomes a path to transformation. It's not just repeating words, it's creating a new inner reality. Psychology supports this too. The more you repeat a thought, the more your brain wires itself around it. It becomes a belief. Beliefs create habits. Habits create identity. And identity shapes your life. When you repeatedly say, I am capable, or I am wealthy, your brain starts to accept it, even if it didn't believe it at first. Over time, that repeated thought becomes a pattern of self-image. It becomes how you see yourself, and eventually, what you experience in the world around you. To start attracting wealth, you need to pick a powerful affirmation that feels right for you. Something simple. Something strong. A few examples are, I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am financially free. These short phrases become your personal code for wealth. They may seem small, but when used correctly, they become incredibly powerful. Once you've chosen your affirmation, the next step is to feel the words. Don't just repeat them like a robot. Say them slowly. Let them sink in. Picture what abundance looks like. Visualize yourself receiving money easily, living in comfort and feeling secure. Imagine the freedom it brings. The more clearly you picture it, the more real it becomes in your mind. And then, repeat it daily. This is where most people stop too soon. You need to say your affirmation every single morning when you wake up and again every night before bed. That's when your mind is the most open and quiet. When you repeat it often, your brain starts to treat it like truth. It becomes a part of your mental landscape. But there's one more key, you have to believe it. Saying I am rich while secretly thinking no I'm not won't help. Doubt blocks the energy. You must connect with the words emotionally. Even if it feels like pretending at first, lean into the feeling. Feel the joy of money flowing into your life. Feel the relief, the excitement, the confidence. Let that emotional state take over for a moment. That emotional belief, mixed with daily repetition and strong visuals, is what activates the real power behind your affirmation. It's not just about saying the words, it's about living them inside, until your outside world begins to reflect them back to you. Gratitude is one of the most overlooked yet powerful tools for attracting wealth. When you begin to appreciate what you already have, your mindset shifts from lack to abundance. Instead of focusing on what's missing, you start to see how much is already present in your life. This simple change opens the door for more to flow in. Gratitude tells the universe, I notice the good, and I'm ready for more. It creates a fertile space for wealth to grow. Alongside gratitude, visualization adds another layer of power. Close your eyes and picture yourself financially free. See it clearly. Feel it deeply. Imagine walking through your dream home, seeing your bank account full, or helping others with ease. Create vivid mental images that feel real to you. The brain doesn't fully distinguish between imagination and reality. When you visualize often, you start to believe it. And belief is what drives your actions, your confidence, and your results. But none of this works without inspired action. Saying I am abundant won't change your life if you sit still. The universe responds to movement. You have to take steps, even small ones, toward your financial goals. Apply for that job. Start that side project. Learn that new skill. The affirmation sets your mindset, the action sets your direction. When you combine clear vision, deep gratitude, and consistent effort, you align with the energy of wealth. It's not about forcing or chasing. It's about showing up with the belief that money is already on its way. Each step you take, no matter how small, tells life that you're ready. And when you're ready, opportunity shows up in unexpected ways. So feel grateful. Visualize clearly. And move forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. There's a story that's been quietly spreading online. One that shows just how powerful these practices can be when used with consistency and belief. A man who had been struggling with money for years decided to try something radically simple. He started using wealth affirmations every single day. His chosen phrase was, "I am financially abundant." He repeated it morning and night. He wrote it down. He spoke it out loud with emotion. And he visualized his life as if the money was already there. At first, nothing changed. The bills were still there. The doubts still came. But he kept going. He didn't stop when it got quiet. He kept affirming, kept visualizing, kept taking small actions every day toward opportunities that showed up. And something shifted. Not in the world at first, but inside him. He began to feel different, calmer, more confident, more open to ideas he would have ignored before. Then, within 90 days, something remarkable happened. He landed a business deal, one he didn't expect. It brought in $250,000. It wasn't magic. It wasn't luck. It was the result of changing his mindset, tuning his energy, and staying in alignment with what he kept declaring every single day. His story is not about overnight success. It's about steady inner transformation that opened the door to financial growth. And it's not just his story. Many others have shared similar experiences, where the outer changes came after the inner belief became strong enough. These aren't fairy tales. They're examples of what happens when you use powerful affirmations like "I am wealthy" or "I am a money magnet" with focus, emotion, and action. There are no miracles, only energy shifts, clarity, and belief aligning with the right opportunities at the right time. Start today. Pick your own powerful "I am" phrase. Maybe it's "I am abundant," "I am worthy," or "I am financially free." Whatever feels right to you, claim it. Then make it your daily habit. Write it. Say it. Feel it. Act on it. Let it become part of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. Because that's when the shift begins. And don't keep it to yourself. Share your "I am" phrase below in the comments. Let's build a space where we support each other's growth. Your words might inspire someone else to start their journey too. Remember this, just say "I am" and mean it. Let these 2 words reshape how you see yourself. Let them change how you speak, how you think, and how you show up. You'll be amazed at what begins to happen. If this video helped open your mind or touched something within you, please give it a like, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel, Bright Mind Within, for more truths, tools, and teachings that transform.